Hey Pink Posse, make sure you're tapping into Pink Sunday Radio every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Follow us on all of our platforms so you never miss an episode.
It's Tia. It's been a Mississippi minute, but we bite, baby.
What's up, Pink Posse? It's your girl, Ja. And yup, we back at it like a crack addict.
It's your girl, Jiggy, a.k.a. Tanika. Listen, pull up on us. It's time to cut up, because we back.
What's up, Pink Posse? It's your girl, Kogi, and we're back. Pink Sunday Radio. Well, hello. Welcome to another edition of Pink Sunday Radio, Noah's Ark bonus episode. We're going to be discussing Say It Loud, episode 208. But before we get started, we have a new Black queer icon of the week, and that is... Pink Sunday Radio celebrates Pride Month 2023 by highlighting Black queer icons in entertainment.
I actually got into film by accident. I never knew growing up as a gay Black girl from the South.
My advice to, people that want to be heard or feel like they need to get some issues out there is one, stand firm in your decision, but flexible in your approach, and go out there and show the things and make the things, be loud. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let anybody silence you. Don't let anybody silence your cause, because that's what they're going to do. We're under siege. We've been under siege forever. And we will probably continue to be.
There's this young girl, Sierra, who works in Ava's camp. She's like a young version of me, a little Black lesbian with the puffball. She's from New Orleans. Mm-hmm. And she's, an aspiring filmmaker, and she reminds me a lot of myself. So Ava, I came to know her because of Ava. And so I've been giving her, some gigs and stuff like that too. She's phenomenal. Dope. Sierra, don't sleep.
So do not sleep on my beautiful co-host, Tia.
Hello.
Jiggy.
Hey, y'all.
And Ja.
What's up, Noah's Ark family?
Yes. So before we get started, we're going to have Ja give us the disclaimer.
The views and opinions expressed here are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect any entities that they may represent. Pink Sunday Radio is rated mature for language and subject matter. Viewer and listener discretion is advised.
Yes. Thank you so much, Ja, for the disclaimer. So we're going to start with Quincy and Noah practicing their walks. Bootylicious. Quincy? Was it giving bootylicious to Tia?
It was giving another jump scare, because for why is this big ass nigga walking down talking about I'm bootylicious?
I was
not another jump scare for you.
First and foremost,
jump scare for you.
Well, I'm not expecting to see no Quincy after what just happened with Noah and Wade. So all of this is so much for
that is a jump scare. I totally.
And
my God, that's true.
The whole scene was extra awkward to me. I don't know. I don't.
What made it awkward though? Was it because Noah, of course, knows that it happened and he's so, what was the awkward part? Because Quincy doesn't know.
But that's the thing. So this is now the second time Noah has cheated on a boyfriend and got in the bed with his ex the next day. Like nothing happened. Like what?
Ooh.
Like
wow. Did no one even change the sheets? I mean, dang.
How are you doing this, bruh? And it's awkward to me because he's really talking with Quincy like nothing happened. Like he ain't done nothing. Noah wasn't just in his. Wade wasn't just in his bed. They booty. Like it's a lot happening, and I'm like, so what? What?
He had his
What
hot, he had
happened?
his hot booty shorts on, and baby had the
Everything is
leg up.
super comfortable. It's super everything. He talking about it. My bootylicious. No,
Oh, he said,
no.
oh wait, he said it had been 2 weeks
Oh,
when he
has it
went
been
to
2 weeks?
when he went to visit Noah at the store because he hadn't
Wait,
heard
yeah.
from him. I mean, Noah went to
Oh,
visit
is
Wade.
that the same day?
Yeah, I think so because he tries to call him. It's in the same episode. He tried to call him and he hasn't been answering his calls.
Yeah, I can see that because I don't think a couple of weeks have passed between those scenes. Maybe a
So,
day or
Yeah, no.
two, but not a couple of
Mhm.
weeks. Yeah, not a couple
so
of weeks. This is not what I'm expecting. Like,
either
I
way,
don't know.
either way
I don't
though,
know
yeah,
that I'm expecting Wade because it is
yeah,
like a lot happened. It's a lot of emotions and
yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah,
But I'm not expecting him to be kicking it with Quincy like nothing happened with Wade.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not expecting that. And like I said, that
Right.
bootylicious shit. And it has
Girl,
nothing to do with Quincy being like a big dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Mhm.
more, it was very awkward. Like,
Yep.
what's happening right now? Like,
Like,
this is
why
not
are we
even,
here?
yeah, this is not even your persona. Like, how did y'all get to this
yeah,
walking and catwalking? Like, like it's
yeah,
again, this is more pick me behavior, like Dre.
Mhm.
Like, for me, Quincy is trying to be something he's not, or
yeah,
transforming into something,
yeah.
and all of it is super awkward. It's a cute, so it's kind of cute how they interact on some levels, but it's just awkward on others.
Mhm.
But jump scare.
Yeah, I was very confusion on why we were walking. Like, what are we doing? Why are we here? Um, yeah, but I will give it was cute little moment. Like,
Mhm.
you gotta own me. And he's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, bitch, you need to learn your ABCs because you don't know shit.
Oh,
It
what
was
was
a
so
cute.
funny when he was like, "No, that's too much," and then he was like, "Okay, Lil Kim, calm down." I was like, "Not Lil Kim."
And so
To
I thought
me,
it was cute, the little pickup scene where he picks him up and, they get their little thing on. And I
it's
liked
cute.
how that was actually, I forget the actor's actual name, but that was his suggestion,
Hamilton
to do
Cobb.
that.
He came with the
Yeah.
cop. Yeah.
Mhm,
Oh, okay.
So he said he was just supposed to kiss him. And he was like, no, why would a big man want a small guy? Like, they just
mm,
like the same reason a big man wants a small woman. He wants to throw her around. He wants to
Mm-hmm.
pick her up and stuff like that. So he was like, I feel like that's what,
Something we would
Quincy
do in
would
this
do.
situation. Yeah.
So,
I actually really like that.
Yeah.
mhm.
So all the cute stuff between them here to me reinforces Noah's like villain era because we go from the last episode and y'all laying in the bed talking about I love you too. And when you go directly into this episode, it is a jump scare because we go from that and here's Quincy and Noah is like nothing never happened. Is this
At
the next
all.
day? Did I imagine y'all was just in this bed talking about
Was
I
it a
love you and I
dream?
love you too?
Right. It was a dream.
It's like further in the episode when he's talking to Wade, like you're ignoring me, and Wade is like, we cheated on our boyfriends. I'm like, you talking to Noah. This is
Right.
what the show has told me this is what Noah does. Noah cheats
Yep.
and he
He
kind of
don't
no,
give
feels
a
a
fuck
little bit
about none
guilty,
of that
no,
but
shit.
he pretends like it didn't happen. So
no.
you expecting Noah to react the way you are, that's not what Noah does. That
Mhm.
Noah's a cheater to me. And
Yeah, he's a serial.
Completely a
yep,
cheater.
He's
yep.
a
Them
Completely.
flashbacks was
serial.
wild though. I was like, where are these things at?
Like that shit, I know because they weren't the same scenes. I
Nope.
was like,
I
I
was like,
actually,
oh,
I
we
think the
missed
first,
some
like
things.
in this rewatch, I went back again because I was like, wait, like
Right.
I don't remember these scenes.
Yep.
And here's the thing, so that's like when Ricky was like, according to Noah's what he said, puritanical
Puritan
standards,
Mm-hmm.
standards.
and I was
Mhm.
like, what Puritan? Like we
What
coming off
standards?
him cheap. Like
Yep.
whatever that was, if that was Noah, that ain't Noah no more.
Nope.
Noah isn't a Puritan anymore. He's cheated. And that's always, like I said before, has bothered me about the Ark's reaction to Wade, because legit in this season, they treating Wade like Wade cheated.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
That's not what happened.
Mhm.
Very true.
This is a continuation. Yeah, he has a
Mhm.
boyfriend. That don't matter to Wade. And to Noah, that matters to Noah. And I'm like, where have you seen that?
Noah
That's
said that
not.
is not his business. Okay.
Yeah.
That's your
Right.
business. That's not
Right.
Noah said that's not his business.
So how in the holy fuck did Dre get to asking goddamn Wade to marry him? What?
How?
How did you do it? Want like again?
How'd
I
you
can't
let
feel
this nigga
sorry
back in
for
your
Dre.
house after he didn't come home that night, and 2 weeks
What was
later
the
you asked him to marry
excuse?
you? Mm-mm.
What was the excuse? He was
Mm-mm.
there. He's got 3, 4 friends, a boyfriend. It's literally no reason for you to have stayed at his house, not come home or nothing. So what could the excuse have been? What you finna say, Tosh?
That's funny how y'all call me Tosh when y'all think I'm gonna have something controversial to say. That's hilarious. No, I don't have anything.
Well, if you don't,
I
y'all know
do.
I always got something in the chamber.
I do. What you gonna say, John?
I was gonna try to keep it to myself because I am trying to picture this. Like, so Wade comes home the next morning. What y'all thinking? Like afternoon? Like you think they sleep in and have breakfast and hold each other tight,
11ish,
About
brunchish.
11ish, because the arc probably started. They was gonna show up. Wade had to get the fuck up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Act like he wasn't there. And then he comes home and Dre is like, let me smell your dick.
And y'all thought what I said. Oh, this is great because you know what? Y'all don't have
I
to
know
utilize.
somebody. I know somebody
Here
who
we go.
Dre
So
is
you can
definitely
delete.
a let
So
me
we don't
smell
have
your
to use
dick.
my clip. We don't have to use my clip.
Oh, we
Oh no,
still
no.
we got
using
2
that one, but we
clips.
using that one
We got 2
also.
clips. What you talking about?
Absolutely.
Okay,
We
but
got 2
Josh.
premieres, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
So
So,
do. This a whole different episode.
oh
You're
So
right.
shit, that's
different
right.
episode, different day.
Ooh,
So after
Lord
they
Jesus.
discuss it, I can't imagine what Wade says though. That Dre's like, oh, let me go down to Kay's or whoever. I don't know where you buy jewelry anymore or whatever. And
There's
I'm gonna propose to this nigga. Like, this is my husband. Like, he just spent all night with his ex,
so
all up in the vagina.
I'm just going to enter in that Dre is definitely a smell a dick nigga. Go
Dre,
ahead,
Dre
Koji.
smelled his dick when he got home. He was like, "Let me smell your dick. Pull it out."
He is definitely a
He
smell
did.
his dick nigga.
But then
100%.
I'm gonna say Wade took a
my
shower though. He's
thing
like, "You smell like
is
Irish Spring up in this bitch." I am confused.
And he was like,
Nigga, what
ooh,
you think?
squeaky clean. Oh, dumbass motherfucker.
like if I would like
And it sucked. Because
not
the ending of that
and
show is
then
definitely
sucked
dick
it.
sucking
And then
heartbreak.
sucked it.
That is definitely dick
You
sucking.
didn't hear her. That's why I'm like, what the hell? She
It
just
took
Wait,
a
I'm
said
minute
it
trying
for
to
me
was
to
keep it moving.
process and then suck because it was so
Trying to,
many bridges we traveled over from
oh
smelling
Lord,
your
help
dick
me,
Listen,
to
so
I'm
child.
much
sucking it.
trying
going
to
on
keep
right
it
now.
moving
You
because
know
Go
that those
what?
ahead.
tears at the end. Tell me those tears at the end are not dick sucking heartbreak tears.
Oh, they
But
definitely
Dre
dick sucking
been dick
heartbreak
They
sucking
tears.
since
dick
the
sucking
beginning.
But we
heartbreak
know
tears.
Dre been sucking his dick, so
Dre
That's
sucked the dick
sucking
on the
dick after
first
you fucked
date.
your ex. Heartbreak tears.
Dre sucked dick, ate ass,
I'm
all
sorry.
that on the first date. Like, what you talking about? All Dre know is dick sucking heartbreak.
That's
Like,
all Dre knows.
you're right.
he be sucking dick day one.
I
Pick
mean, the
me.
evidence is clear. The evidence is clear. I just stated the obvious. I just broke down behind the scenes
Oh my
that
God.
we didn't see.
All this is my thing though. All I know is if I am ever in a relationship where I feel I have to start smelling private parts to make sure that they ain't been fucking around on me,
It's time to
It's
go.
time to go.
it's time to fucking be out, bruh. What?
I mean, but he didn't have the sense to be out when he didn't want to.
This
What
whole
Tamika say?
time.
He was like, "We
Yeah.
still love him," and Wade was like,
Yeah. Like that's just I mean, that's just like real
"See you
like
tomorrow."
that's just like real fucked up. That's what I'm saying. Like, let me smell your dick. Like
But
what?
Dre's response was like, "I'm gonna buy you a wedding ring. It's time to
That's
propose."
What
that's
has happened in this
crazy.
relationship? Let's get rid of him spending the night at Noah's. What has happened in this relationship we have not seen that makes you think Noah is the husband? I mean, that Wade is the husband. Cause y'all, whatever happened before he saw Noah again might have been awesome. But in all this time since Noah's been back, y'all relationship's been trash.
Right.
Like
Right.
everybody's around you seeing they googly eyeing each other. He's popping up at his job unexpected. Wade is popping up everywhere Noah is after the gay bashing. Like there's nothing that's happening these couple of months that lead to marriage. I don't know what happened those previous 6 months, but this
Mm-hmm.
ain't it. Like, and this
Mm-mm.
is what I said before. When people get to asking someone to marry them and it's a no, like, why don't you know that before we
Mhm.
get here? You have to know this nigga
Right.
gonna say no.
You would
Even
have
if it's no Noah, you
yes.
have to know that this is not where y'all are at.
Right.
Right.
Like,
Mhm.
what is happening?
That's why I
This is
don't even that's
desperation.
why I don't understand. Like, you know
Mhm.
how when people surprise proposal, like do
Mhm.
surprise proposals and stuff, and it's like, oh baby, how you didn't know. I mean, I feel like maybe some people you genuinely really thought they would say yes, but
Mhm.
I feel like a lot of those are like, baby, you really didn't, there was nothing
Mhm.
to indicate. I feel like this Dre and Wade situation, you just had to know this was not it. When Noah was down at your house and you walked in
Yep.
and was like, "What's going on?"
Yep.
Oh, I was just getting. What have y'all been talking about?
It's so many Noah pop-ups that if I'm Dre, I'm like, I don't actually care what's happening. I don't know what y'all got going on, but I can't. Y'all go figure this out without
Right.
me. And then if that whatever circle back around, if I'm still available, maybe we can talk once you know that you're done with him. But right
Yeah,
now, you don't know that you're done with him. And
yeah,
Right.
I'm not going to subject myself to that because I'm putting my all into this relationship.
exactly.
I'm doing everything. And there was a time where you were doing it too before he came back in your life. But since
Right.
then, you sneaking out talking about I'm going to work with no uniform. You doing
Right.
all this other stuff. Like,
Not going to work without a uniform.
like it's new shit
Like,
happening. Like even the cute stuff. Like all of a sudden you giving me 2 dozen roses after kicking it with Noah. Like you ain't never did no shit like that before. So what's happening in y'all thing that all of a sudden you doing this extra love with me after you leave him? That would have made me thought he was cheating. Cause why am
Mm,
I getting 12 roses all of a sudden?
mm,
Dre thinks
it,
that too. I think
Mm-hmm.
all of this, all that you're saying is why we're here. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's ignoring all the signs, which is why I don't think he's a let me smell your dick kind of man
You
because
think he just said, "Hey"?
he knows. He knows.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's asking him to marry him. He sees all the signs. Is maybe if he's my husband, then he'll forget about Noah. And I am not convinced that it would have been a no. I think Wade would have said yeah.
I think Wade would have said yeah too.
Yep, Wade feels guilty. He was trying to push Noah away. I think if Dre had got to the point where he had the opportunity to ask him to marry him, I think Wade would have said yeah. He would have regretted it in the end, probably real soon. But he would have accepted.
And he would have tried to make that marriage
Noah would have been at the wedding. Wait.
Yep.
We're in love with each other. Yeah. Don't marry him.
Child, he would have pulled that.
And Wade would have been like, no. And he would have married Dre, and he would have tried to make that work all the whole time, thinking about Noah. Yep. And then Noah would be like trying to get back, but because Wade is absolutely trying to be a good guy, I don't want to do to him what you did to me and stuff like that. He would have been miserable for however long he could stand it. Yeah. And then at some point, it would have been like, yo, look, I'm sorry. I've tried. I really want, like, same shit that Noah was saying. Yeah. I really want you to be the one. You were a great boyfriend. Now you're a great husband. This should be it. But I want to go back to my cheater ass ex because I love him. Like,
I feel like Dre has been seeing all the signs from the beginning. Like when we first came into this season, it was like my ex-boyfriend had my boyfriend has an ex who was a real bitch. I don't think that's the conversation. I think somewhere in those conversations, you knew that Wade was still in love with his ex. And through this whole thing, you have been seeing, that's why it was, let me see if I can make them friends. Maybe if they're friends, he won't be so in love. Maybe if it was kind of a keep my enemies close kind of thing, I think.
100%, yeah.
And you ignored the signs that you saw then in the friendship. You ignored them arguing. You ignore him lying and sneaking out and him popping up with him. So to me, once we get to this marriage, it's the natural course of the friendship bullshit. This is the next step. I got to try this to keep him because I'm about to lose him to Noah. This is what I got to do. So I said all that to say I don't think he asked to smell that man's dick because that would have told.
No, he was probably like, "Good morning, babe. You want some brunch?"
Whatever lie Wade told, he accepted. Yep.
You gonna be late for work? You better hurry up and hop in the shower.
Wherever your uniform is that I haven't seen.
Oh my God, it's the fact that y'all killing me about the uniform. Oh my God, like did he have his badge with him at least? Like.
I don't believe so.
Lord
I feel like he was telling him the line, walking out the house, and Dre was like,
"Okay,
makes sense.
Okay, makes sense." I
fell asleep on the couch, and
whatever lie he told, he accepted. Yep.
And Dre was like, "Okay."
Oh my goodness.
Now let's get to Trey looking as good as he want to look. For this calendar,
like no wonder them calendars sold the hell out.
Yep, he was looking good.
Yep.
So this is the episode where the open relationship stuff happens. So what did y'all think of Ricky doing this with the guy?
Girl, I just can't.
I want to know why he let Chance of all people send him on a blank mission to fuck up what he had going on. He was having a good time being open and experiencing his freeness. You know what I'm saying? Junito was okay with being just with Ricky and understanding that they are not in a committed relationship. He had his perfect little setup. He got the guy he loves, and he can still be free to fuck around as he chooses. And Chance, of all motherfuckers in the arc, is like, well, stirring up the pot. And then Ricky's like, I got a great idea. Let me fuck up my situation by forcing my guy to go with some random stranger that I picked for him out of nowhere. Genius idea.
Well, because a lot of open relationships are like this. One person is messing
Right.
around with people, and one person allows it, and they know that they have the opportunity to do it, but they're like, I don't want to. And they're
Mhm.
Right.
perfectly okay with the
Yeah,
other person doing it,
exactly.
as long as whatever agreement they
Mhm.
put in place, as long as
Mhm.
we're abiding by that, which apparently up until
Exactly.
this point, Ricky was. So it's like, I don't want to. Like, I know I have the opportunity to, but I don't want to. That should have been good enough. Like,
And Junito knows he is HIV positive. He is not trying to be out here just fucking around
exactly.
on
That's
anybody.
another
That's
thing.
what it was.
That's another thing that really did irritate me about Ricky. It kind of once again puts him in the space of irresponsible,
Mhm.
and not, how can I put this, not valuing Janito in a way that I feel you should when you love someone.
Mhm.
Mhm.
You know he's HIV positive. If you're going to be with him, that's your future. Like, come on. Why are you even trying to set him up in situations with multiple men, like, or whatever? Like, he's not trying to go outside of your relationship like that. Like, even
Mhm.
though y'all decided to have a open, well, really, you, but whatever, even though this is the decision y'all have agreed upon, if he is not wanting to do that, don't bring somebody to the house and be like, hey, here you go, here you go.
Yeah.
Like, that's just not the
And
way.
then,
Go ahead.
did you tell the new dude that he's got HIV? Did you have this
I
conversation?
mean,
Mm-hmm.
hello.
Yep.
Like,
The
because now you just being downright reckless.
Yep.
Like, if
right.
everything you
Mhm.
doing is super, super, you got to make the first move. Well, he might not want to make any
I
moves
mean,
if he knows he's HIV positive. And
hello.
then Junito don't want to have another
The
damn
patient health
conversation
information
about
and
I
just
have HIV. Like,
Yeah.
he met
Right.
everything.
you, he fell in love with you. He, for him, this is almost, I've been able to have this conversation one last time because I
Mhm.
want you. So whatever you got to do to make this work, if every once in a while you got to dibble dabble, that's fine, because at least I don't have to have that conversation with somebody again.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
So
Mhm.
mm-hmm.
now you put him in a situation, like you said, it's no respect for any of his boundaries, no
Yeah.
questions, no
Mhm.
nothing, because you haven't, I'm sure Ricky has not told dude that Junito's HIV positive.
Right.
So now
Mhm.
you threw him in here and
Right.
Junito has to have this conversation with them when he don't even want to do this. Like, it's so disrespectful, inconsiderate, all the things in
Yeah.
so many ways. And it's like, what happened in your mind that you even
Yeah.
got here? You had the conversation. He said he didn't want to. Like, if you were going to do any of this, that should have been if he said, well, I want to, but I don't know where to look, or something like
Right.
that. But to have
Right.
this planned, like, you didn't need to be in this relationship, which I'm so glad Junito was like, yo ass parole deuces,
Yep.
Mhm.
because you
Mhm.
didn't need to be in this relationship at all, because you're not respecting Junito in any capacity at this
Any
point.
Right.
capacity.
Or this person you put in this situation unknowingly
Mm-hmm.
and just threw him at
Mm-hmm.
Junito. Like you didn't even, and then just, hey, how was it? Who cares about any of the rest of this? How's the sex? Like that was so just disrespectful. And I don't know if are we
Girl.
supposed to read that it's coming from a place of guilt? Like that Chance made him feel guilty for his behavior. So it's like if I can get Junito to participate in the same behavior, it's equal. I
Mhm.
because what am I supposed to read this energy is coming from? Ricky was happy being free and still having Junito until this moment comes up.
Um, okay, real quick, is this before or after he has the breakdown about Noah?
This is after. He had the
After, right?
breakdown about Noah in the last
Previous
episode.
episode.
Okay. So this situation that we're talking about is after he cries and says, "And I love
I
you,
love
Noah,"
you.
right?
Mhm.
Yep.
So in my mind, I was like, does this have anything to do with some kind of realization that he loves Noah? I know it is maybe so far fetched, and that's fine. But I'm just like, because in my mind, I'm just like, okay, Junito is the guy that you were in the car listening to the voicemail, like outside the club, you
Mhm.
know, like,
First watch, no. But now I can totally see that, like, because like that I love you to me in the last episode totally
mhm,
read romantically.
mhm,
And
Yeah.
when Noah was like, "Oh,
Go
I love
home
you
to
too."
Junito.
Like, yeah, it was
mhm,
like, "Oh, okay, I love you too, friend." Go home to
mhm,
your boyfriend and
mhm,
stuff like that. But I didn't read it like friend. I totally
mhm,
read it like a confession. So I
mhm,
can totally see what you're saying, Koji, that maybe after this, now
mhm.
he's almost purposefully
Yeah,
sabotaging him
yeah.
and Junito because he's realizing, oh shit, I'm in love with my best friend. Um,
Okay.
It kind of
like
felt
I could
like
see
that.
them setting that up because of how jarring it was
It
in
felt
the
like that, but
movie.
then they got canceled. So
Hmm.
it's kind of like
Okay.
that could have been which maybe when we talk to
Hmm.
Patrick, it could be like, hey, in season, if because I'm sure
Hmm.
you probably had some kind of storyline working for season three.
Mhm.
Hmm.
It felt like there was some self sabotage going in there with that conversation. Felt like a
Hmm.
confession, something like that. Because how do you go from voicemail longing for Janito and all that, and you get that you have the perfect situation with open relationship, and then it's almost like you are purposely pushing someone away. It's just it doesn't make any sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have that. I don't know. It's. I would love to ask Patrick. Like, were you gonna do
I
something
would
with that in season three?
I would go with that if we didn't see what goes on later on in the end, because I definitely think his behavior to hurry up and push Junito away later when he sees the interaction comes more from an actual place of
Yeah.
jealousy.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I'm thinking is, and this happens sometimes in polyamorous relationships or open relationships, is
Mhm.
that a person is okay if their partner is just having sex,
Yep.
because in their
Mhm.
mind they can separate. It's just the
Mhm.
physical nature. But when that person's heart or emotions or feelings are attached, that's when they may feel some type of way. And so
Mhm.
I definitely think that's also why Ricky's mentality was like, let's just have a threesome, or, yeah, just fuck him and get it over with, whatever the case was. Because for Ricky, he could separate that animal nature to just get your rocks off. But once he saw that they were bonding and they were having moments
Mhm.
together,
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
actually created that space of jealousy. So I'm like, yeah, maybe it could have been a little of column A, then a little bit of column B. Like, I'm in love with two different people. But then at the same time, he could have
Mhm.
had the freeness to date Noah if Noah was even remotely interested
Mhm.
without fucking over his situation with Junito.
Yeah, I can see that too. I agree with that. I agree with that
Mhm.
too. Mhm.
I don't know which one. I think like both sides are compelling arguments, and I'm like in the middle. I don't, because it has always confused me why he didn't take Janito's HIV status into consideration,
Mhm.
considering the way he reacted in the beginning. Like, you going
Yeah.
over the top for every little sneeze, but
Yeah.
now you are in this open relationship and you know Janito's HIV positive. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't it be in your mind that the reason why he doesn't want himself personally doesn't want to go outside the relationship because he's HIV positive?
Yeah.
Why do you not think about this? So that has
Yeah.
always confused me. So when you
Mhm.
said that he was pushing him away because he fell in love with Noah, I was like, okay, maybe that's why. But you're saying he was jealous, so that's not why he. I don't know. I'm confused. Everybody has a good
It's
argument, and
really
I'm still,
confusing.
yeah.
So the jealousy could be more so possessiveness than actual emotional jealousy, because up until this point, Ricky feels like he has the upper hand in the relationship, and everything that he's doing, it's I have Junito in the palm of my hand. Even him actually rejecting the guy, so to speak, on the blind date is still Ricky has Junito in the palm of his hand. When he sees them kissing, it's like I've lost control over my toy. And not to say that he necessarily thought of him as a toy. I read a little jealousy, but I also read more so that and the possessiveness of what he saw. But you can be in love with two people at once. Like I don't think any of his feelings for Junito are not real.
Right.
Like, but in a Junito Noah standoff, Noah's gonna
Gonna
win.
win. Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
so yeah, so I think it's kind of a lot of everything because he's going through a lot of different stuff. Like all of this is so different for Ricky. Being in a relationship, now you're in an open relationship where technically you are having
Right.
your cake and eating it too.
Me too.
Like,
Right.
because you got the relationship, you have this loving man, beautiful man, sweet man, all this stuff who doesn't want anything more than just to love on you. That's
Right.
all he wants to
That's
do
all.
whenever
That's
he
all he
can.
wants.
Right.
And this man is allowing you to go be Ricky, go
Mhm.
out here and do what you want. So it sometimes people like how some people are scared of success.
Yep.
Some of that is probably happening here too. Like, oh shit, this is exactly what I want. Where I'm used to a life of turmoil. I'm used to using niggas, lying to niggas, doing all the shit that Ricky does. What is all this peace? What is
Right. What is
all
all this
this?
peace?
Like I'm used to chaos. I'm used
Yeah.
to drama. I'm used to all this. And you telling me not only I have peace, but I have love and one night stand. So I do think it's just a lot of like all of it could be true because it's a lot of stuff happening here for somebody like Ricky. I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree with that. Wow. I agree with that. Wow. And you know what else I agree with, Tia? I agree about five grinds.
Are you an everyday hustler? Are you always on your steady grind? Are you a black storyteller that matters? Check out actor and philanthropist J. Alphonse Nicholson's signature apparel line at fivegrinds.com and pick up a t-shirt, hoodie, and book bag and tell the world who you are. That's FIVE Grinds.com.
Okay. So we are at the ball. The overness ball.
Overness ball.
The overness ball at El Rey, honey. Well, you guys, is this the end? Okay, sorry. Um,
Now,
I was
ma'am,
about
you
to
always
say
telling
something
me
that
about
was gonna
singing.
have to get edited out. So I stopped myself.
okay, so the girls are killing the dance floors. We're getting our dips, we're getting our duck walks, we're getting everything, we're getting the spin. Everything is given. Dun, 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 we're getting everything. Okay.
Yep.
But we also getting some tension. And so Ricky and his foolery to Janito. Janito is now telling Noah a little business. Do you think Noah's reaction? Do you think Noah's reaction to Janito in his mind was like, well, Ricky, I'm gonna take his side every time, or what? I don't know. Sometimes when Noah reacts to things, I'm like,
Well, Noah doesn't know the whole story.
right. He doesn't
So
know the whole story, but
I
I
don't think he's thinking what happened happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's just thinking, oh, he like y'all met a guy, introduced you to like
Yeah.
he doesn't really know what's happened, and I don't know. I don't really think he knows how to react because he's so caught up in what Wade doing.
What Wade doing?
So
Yeah.
I just don't think he knows. He was like, oh, okay, that's nice, Junito. Sorry about that shit.
Yes. Yes.
That's crazy.
It was like, that's crazy.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. It was
Hope it
so
works
much.
out.
Yeah, it was so much given that. That's why I was like, wait. Okay. Oh boy, Wade and Noah. Noah and Wade. They have tension. Why are they like this?
So whose look? This is an aside. Whose ball look did you like the best of Dre, Wade, Quincy, and Noah?
I'm sorry, but both Wade and Noah was giving it. First of all, Noah is at the top. Okay,
Everything.
Noah was giving
everything.
saddest bitch of the ball. Period. Like
everything.
The ponytail was everything. The look was everything. Daryl is so beautiful. He can rock anything. So it was giving. But I ain't gonna lie. To me, Wade was cute with his little lashes, with his abbing and the muscles, and he was giving that walk, right? The little national walk when it was in her. I was like,
everything. It was tens across
the board.
The board.
The board. Yes.
Tens across the board, honey.
Yeah.
Like even Quincy, when he walked and he threw the hat, I was like, oh wait.
Okay.
Kind of sexy. Wait a Mississippi minute.
Quincy was sexy. Quincy gave a 9.2.
Okay. A 9.2. Okay.
Not bad.
But yeah, I wish
was Dre even there? Like
Well, he said
when you said it, I was trying to remember what Dre had on. I promise I know.
Like Dre's not an ugly guy, but I don't remember what he had.
It
like
gave,
there.
It gave Peter Pan.
It gave Wade sidekick is what it gave.
Yeah.
It was totally in because I think the announcer, the host said Dre like twice. Dre, Wade.
Because the announcer was looking with his looking ass.
It took me a minute to even know because what I thought he was saying at first was, Wade, let me see them braids or something like that. I didn't even know he had said Dre's name until maybe the third or fourth time I watched it. And I promise you, it was like Dre, Wade. And I was like, okay.
Oh my God. Not saying it twice and moving on.
They would kill me. Quincy, Noah. Quincy, Noah.
Yes.
Everything.
I love it. Oh,
and that part, my favorite part, where he was like, you make men fall in love with you.
Yes.
You're sorry.
Okay, Othello. You better.
What does that even mean?
That was his best.
And then you're sorry.
It don't matter. That was the best line.
He should have sprinkled a bitch on the end, and then you're sorry, bitch. Like,
that was the best.
That would have took it to the next level. I don't know if you know.
Hey, but the beauty about Noah is
that is what he does.
Exactly. Exactly. But
I don't know if they were cool with it down to the station whose name escapes me right now. What was it, a logo? Maybe logo wasn't feeling that in 2006. But a well-placed bitch on the end would have just took that to the next level.
That would have been great. But what I love about it is how Noah is going to always be Noah. Like you can say it, but then Noah said, it was like, oh bitch, I'm still on stage.
Still
baby, it still has to be done.
And I was like, well,
the work has to be done. I mean, okay, sweetie, I'll see you later. Dun, 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 dun. Like, bitch, I still gotta
Diva Noah. It's my turn, bitch. It's time to own me.
Like, it still has to be done. Oh my God. It
What our
was
big unc say? The show must go on.
must go on. She sure
That's right.
did. The show must go on.
He did kind
Oh,
of. Noah did look for Quincy a little bit. This much. He got in the back was like,
Nah, he went, oh.
like,
He did that?
you
Where Wade
know,
at?
like, oh,
you know what, Tia? You know what? You stealing
Like,
for that?
he
Talking
could
about
have called him or something. He was still in the thing. He went, oh, darn, I missed him.
just missed him.
Like, give it up, Noah. We know. It's okay, baby. It's okay.
wait. He really did leave the stage and kind of go, oh,
Look for him.
oh.
Like,
He did because his back. He really could have been like Quincy.
Because
wait,
compared to what
something.
he does with Wade in this bathroom,
Wade,
Wade
yeah,
done looked him in the eye. It's better for all of us. He walks out,
The drama.
turns around, and it's like, no. So he don't do a fraction of this with Quincy. His whole ass man.
Nope.
He don't try to call him. He don't try to whistle. He don't
No.
try to nothing. He just lets him walk away. It's so like it's okay, Noah. You don't even got to do the look for us, baby. Just go, go do the
oh
clothes and
my
walk.
God,
He was glad to be rid of
Right.
Quincy.
oh my God, that was so freaking funny.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just knew when I first watched it back in '06, I just knew. I was like, oh, look at him running after, and then he just literally just, oh,
So this is what I just thought about. Was this the time? Why is Quincy professing his love right now anyway? Like, it's time to go on the show. It's time to strut. And he's just like, ever since I met you, I just knew this was the one. And then Noah's just like, now's the time to let this nigga know that I don't
Well,
fuck
I
with you like
think
that.
this is that Dre Wade shit. Quincy
yes,
saw him looking out at Wade,
Mm-hmm.
totally noticed what was happening, and did the same shit Dre did. Well, let me escalate this.
Yep.
So then I can get his mind. Like, I'm gonna try to be the best dude I could possibly be. Love Wade out of him. It's the same shit because
Yep.
you've seen this man looking at Wade, lovingly looking. You've seen all this,
Mm-hmm.
and now you get to these couple
From
of
day
months.
one.
I've just and I think he was about to. I think he was about to ask him to move in. Like, to me, that's where the conversation was going. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I know that and it's been a short time, and I feel like
Right.
the next thing, but I really think we should go ahead and do this. And I think that's why Noah was like, oh no. Like, before we even do this, he was like, I was here, been there, done that with Wade ass. Nope. I'm not even letting this go this far.
And
this
why
time.
would Noah lie? He was like, I want you to be the one, but you're not. Do you? Do you want Quincy to be the one? Because it don't look like you trying to make Quincy the one.
Well, on paper, Quincy is the guy. That's what he's saying.
Mhm.
On paper,
Should be.
he checks all of the boxes.
Yeah.
So why even just
Because this
keep it
is
up?
toxic ass Noah.
Noah.
Why even?
I have a problem with the friendships here because Quincy came in as Dre's friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You were one of the first people that Dre calls when he decides he's going to ask Wade to marry him. Now you're standing here, whatever your relationship is with Noah, it's crumbling. You can see it. So you're doing all this, but you watch Noah gazing at Wade across the room and Wade gazing back. I'm not going to be, oh, I love you so much, whatever he says. I'm going to be like, for my friendship with Dre is going to have me like, what is going on right here? Because
Right.
they are in a relationship. Even if I'm in a relationship with Noah, my friendship is going to force me to check Noah and his interference in my friend's relationship. And the fact that Quincy doesn't say anything about that, like, he breaks up with Noah and they go their separate ways, and there is still he still doesn't say anything to Noah about what he's doing to his friend and his relationship,
or to Dre about Noah.
Right.
Like, why did we get all the way to the beach and you and Dre haven't had a conversation like, hey, I broke up with Noah last night because him and Wade are clearly still in love with each other.
Yep.
I don't know what you want to do with that information,
Mm-hmm.
but like, this is like, I couldn't take it, and you know how I felt about Noah, so I don't want the same thing to happen to you. Like, he's literally shocked at the beach, even, and maybe Quincy was trying not to believe it, because at the end when he gives that look to Noah, like, huh? And I'm like, what you mean? This is why
is this surprising? Yeah.
Like, nothing
like
about
from
this
the day
is
you met Noah, they've been giving each other the googly eyes. Where have you been?
So maybe that's why Dre and Quincy are friends, because they both in their delusional ass bullshit.
Girl.
Like the delusional gang. Like, this is how they do relationships.
Girl.
Because yeah, absolutely not. And then, well, I think Dre dead, but that's neither here nor there. But I was gonna say, at some point they should have
Patrick said Dre is alive, well, and happy wherever he is without Noah.
In heaven.
We stuck. They weren't even checking for Dre. Like, that's so fucked up. Nobody was even checking for Dre.
Dre is clean under the car. Nobody.
Patrick said he is fine.
He is
alive
and well. Hanging.
Tia, how are you gonna say in heaven
after we all have everlasting life in the afterlife? I feel like this is what Patrick meant.
Tia.
Life everlasting. No.
I mean, until Patrick said that, yes, because first of all, we never see Dre's body. Nobody's even checking for Dre. The entire arc is with Noah trying to see what's going on with Wade, who they don't even fuck with like that. And nobody was like, is Dre okay? Not even the crowd. The crowd's like, yeah, there's another guy in there. And they're like, yeah, that's cool or whatever. Fuck him.
That's what I say. Dre dead.
He'll be all right.
Oh my God.
Gone home.
Oh my God. Not there's another guy in there.
That other guy is in there.
Oh my God. But the other guy has another movie to do. Well, we gotta make sure he is saved. Because they have to get married, okay? So, but the other guy,
fuck that guy. Like, he's not even important to the story anymore. We're done with him.
Jump in the broom. They talk about everything except for how Dre is. Like, with his ex, who's dead, alive. Like,
right. Nobody was like, I'm glad Dre was okay. Nothing.
Nobody gives a fuck, bro.
Dre
the funeral was crazy.
Better now.
Right. The funeral was crazy.
Like, I didn't know if I was welcome, so I didn't go. You know, something.
Oh my God. Ooh, we gotta stop playing on these people's studios, child. Ooh, get us off of these studios.
Oh my goodness.
We gotta stop playing on these people's studios.
We finally get to some cute shit with Chance and Eddie in episode 208.
You think so?
I'm trying to figure out where.
Okay, which part?
That beach moment was cute.
With they little
speedos on. Popped the thing. They went and had the sex in the car. Then they came back.
And Eddie wore a Chance wore Eddie's ass out. He had to go home. And he was like, you still got energy after that? Whew.
Ja, I don't want to think about.
Look,
Chance
it's
said,
in
I'm
the
not the wife
script.
today.
That's exactly what Chance said.
It's
No,
in the script.
after Chance got that job back, Chance said
not
he's
the
the
wife
dominant.
today.
Yeah, Chance said he's the
Chance
dominant.
is the husband now. That's all.
Chance said, I'm the dom today, baby. You gonna bottom up for me.
And Eddie was motherfucking tired when he got done and had to go home. No more beats for me, bitch. I'm going home.
Girl.
But you have fun. I need a nap.
Oh my God.
As he should. Okay. We sleep on Chance. Chance is giving real square, Lou. Eddie let us know.
Them be the ones though.
That's why they got married in 6 months, because Chance know how to play
That's
those.
why. Okay.
Right?
Square ones be the ones. You saw how T Money was in love.
Okay.
He was.
You know
Don't sleep on
what?
Chance.
Right.
You making a point, sis. I forgot about old T Money had fell off with you. You know what? T Money really did.
T Money was like, I know you fucked old boy. What that got to do with me? You ready to go in here and finish these movies? T Money ain't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Imagine how good the dick gotta be for you to leave the nigga at his ex house. No, he done fucked this nigga and be waiting.
Wait on his
Sat on the step and wait for him to come home, child.
On his, like, how long was he sitting there?
Like, oh, you are done finally. Thank the Lord. Where was we at?
Oh my God. You know what? Okay, Chance.
They were trying to let us know the whole time.
That's what they was. We was trying to
So
figure out what we were supposed to learn.
So Chance
learned it.
Chance is key lime pie. Okay.
Chance is King Dick. That's who Chance is.
Bitch.
Address him by his proper name, King Dick. We have solved the puzzle.
It took 2 whole seasons, but we got it.
We got it.
A few rewatches, if you will. And now we understand.
We there.
KD for short. KD.
KD.
Okay.
Ooh-wee.
Oh my God.
We just skipped a whole bunch of shit, but
Baby.
we talked about what was important.
We really did. And after that last part right there, honey, what we gonna go back to?
Hey, we can't go back after KD.
Oh baby, Noah and Noah and Wade in this bathroom, honey.
Deleted scene me, please.
Yeah, we gotta find that. We gotta.
What's on the cutting room floor? Because we need that.
I feel like it's gonna be something like that short film. We're gonna do the promo film because it's a lot of stuff that was happening there. I feel like they had resurrected that in this finale.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I've seen another version of that.
I feel like I have too.
Right?
Like the scene was floating around somewhere.
I feel like I have seen a whole nother scene
for the bathroom.
Yes.
Well, because what it's supposed to be is they show Wade or Noah rubbing on Wade's back, like behind him.
Yeah, I've seen a different scene.
I feel like the first
Wade give Noah that vagina.
We got more than that.
Yes, we
I
did.
think that's what it was because we just saw like hands over the top of
the hands.
We saw more than that
inside. That scene was longer.
And I saw a clip of some chest rubbing and such going on. It was a more involved thing, but it didn't get that far.
I
Yes,
think
ma'am.
that's what we saw on logo
What episode was
originally.
it?
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes,
It's
indeed.
somewhere. A good search, we can find it.
Uh-huh.
Right.
I've definitely seen more than that in that scene.
I
Like we were
sure did.
inside the stall with him. Is that what you saw, Ja?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a little clip. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's what was originally shown.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I wonder why they cut that, because I wonder if they cut that for the DVD too, or if they just cut it for this Paramount release.
I don't know.
But it wasn't on that
It's not on
rewatch
Patrick's
either
thing.
on Patrick's
Yeah, it's not
thing
on
either.
Patrick's rewatch, and I don't know where his is from.
Because I was looking with my looking ass. I was trying to see what
Yeah, I
I
don't
could
know where
see.
his is from, but we got to find that because
Ooh.
all up in Patrick's rewatch, they talk about that deleted scene.
Mhm.
They like, what
Mhm.
is this? Like, what is going on? Why are we missing all this? So I think that's it for the regular season.
That's it.
Until we get to the movie.
What we gonna talk about? Oh, we didn't talk about that. Okay.
No need to go backwards.
Yeah, I think King Dick is
Because
a
we
good,
jumped around
good
a little
closing
bit, so I
place.
Yeah,
thought
we
we was
did.
leaving a lot out,
Yeah.
but we didn't.
Nah,
Y'all
we
are
jumped.
killing me. Y'all are killing me with that king one.
It's a good
King
closing. Now we
Dick.
know. Now I can. Now I could probably handle seeing them in the movie again better because I'm like, oh, that's why Eddie's so mad.
We understand.
Mhm. Eddie be getting them attitudes because he know that Chance gonna straighten him out when he
You
gets
getting them
through.
attitudes because he not getting tuned up like he's supposed to because Chance in them books trying to
Right.
get published and shit. He like,
Get out
wait, no,
them
all
books
this
and get in
intellectual
these.
shit, all this intellectual
Mhm.
shit, where is my dick? That is
Right.
why Eddie is pissed.
Now where is my dick? Lord have mercy.
Got Eddie being out there damn near abusive.
Okay.
That's some powerful dick.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna close this out.
Okay.
Tia gets social on all platforms. Make sure that you are following our Twitter page and you have the notifications on because all of the new stuff comes to Twitter first. You don't want to miss any of these bonus episodes or our live and any of the new stuff that debuts on Twitter. Ja, what you got?
Okay. Excuse me. You can find me at Ja_the_goddess on Instagram, Ja the Goddess, all one word on Twitter. And I encourage you, keep your FBI eyes open for bonus content. We're going to take a break. So next week, keep your FBI eyes closed. But then the week after that,
Oh, I'm sorry.
run them back, get your rest up, and come back the Thursday after. Because then we'll have more bonus content. Tanika?
I am at your girl Jiggy on all the things. You can follow me everywhere if you don't already. You can also follow Pink Sunday Radio on Instagram if you don't follow us there yet. If you're looking for those bonus episodes that Ja just told you to close your FBI eyes to, you can find those on pinksundayradio.com. That takes you to Apple Podcasts. And while you're on Apple Podcasts, if you haven't already left us a 5-star written review, we would appreciate it if you did that. If you're watching this video right now on YouTube, if you could like, comment, subscribe, turn your notifications on so you don't miss any videos. Kogi, what do you got to tell them?
I'm Kogi Mama. On IG and Twitter, you can subscribe to our newly launched website, pinksunday.com. There you will find original content and P-Valley related articles. Okay. We also have a new series called Best of PSR, a collection of moments during the week that will include Noah's Ark content. Finally, subscribe to our Linktree Pink Sunday Radio so you get notifications first. And thank you for listening and watching.
Pink Sunday Radio.